Okay, I think we're fixed. Yeah, YouTube had my old stream still running, which was very, very strange. I might have to start all my streams with Nintendo music because interestingly, Nintendo is not copyright claiming any of my Zelda streams. But Square Enix sure is copyright claiming all of my Final Fantasy streams. All right. We're going to join the hangout with John Dillard here. Turn off my video. Hey, John.
Hey.
We're live on my channel.
I didn't even get a notification.
Well, that's weird.
I'm sorry, let me turn this off. I'm watching how to install a manual transfer switch for a general.
Sounds good.
What is all this? Oh, my goodness. Stop that.
And I need to adjust my audio. Probably.
Oh, there it is. Final Fantasy on NES Part 9, talking or taking on the Fire Fiend. Oh, I see you. Man, I got into a fight against a pimple on my face and I lost.
That's a shame.
I have this big gaping wound now on the bottom of my lip. It looks like a hoary teenage girl. The world is veiled in darkness. The wind sees why. The earth begins to rot. People wait. The only hope, a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb. That's a vague prophecy.
Yeah, really. I'm trying to get my sound mixer to come up. Come on.
Metal's preheating the oven.
Why isn't my sound
So
mixer?
what is this? This is Final Fantasy you're playing?
Yeah, the original on NES.
The first one?
Yep.
Wow! This is the beginning of the story or no?
Yeah, this is the beginning. I've been playing it.
Oh, so it's not the beginning.
Yeah, so I'm partway through here.
How far along are you? How much have I missed?
I'm maybe a third of the way, maybe half, almost half.
Wow! I missed everything.
I can't get my damn sound mixer to come up at all. Come on. The problem is nobody's going to be able to hear you over the game.
Oh,
I can turn down the game, but then I will turn down you as well.
well, I mean, your audio is always really, really loud, and your voice is always really low. Does that really make a difference?
Is that the case?
Yes.
Oh, why didn't anybody tell me these things?
No, I told you that many times.
I've got myself turned up all the way. I've got the sound of the game. I've got the sound of my system turned way down. But that's going to turn you way down as well. Because my sound mixer won't come up.
Well, I guess let me.
Oh, here we go.
If I say something into my microphone, I'm gonna see how it comes up on the YouTube. Because I do hear myself thinking.
Wait, if I turn up Google Chrome but turn down system sounds, that might work. All right.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
Oh wait, okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so talk.
All right. Do-wah, 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 diddy.
All right, that's better. All right, people will have to let me know if that's good. But I have this game turned way down and I have you turned way up. So hopefully.
Just the way I like it.
In fact, I can turn you up a little bit more probably.
I mean, I don't got anything important to say, really.
Okay, hopefully that's good. Hopefully that's good. So what are you up to?
1987, 1990, Nintendo and Square Enix? Damn, how old was I? I was 3 years old in 87.
Oh my gosh, I was 10.
You old bag. So this character, you're in like a, I don't know, like a horse paddock?
It looks like it, but no, that's a town.
No.
That's what the towns look like.
Does this game have like box art where you can see what the character is actually supposed to look like?
Not really. The box is pretty plain as well. So you kind of just have to imagine. Or look at later Final Fantasies to see what a, stereotypical fighter or white mage or black mage look like.
This guy looks very familiar. This guy with the witch hat in the bottom.
Yeah, that's sort of that's the Final Fantasy Black Mage. They brought him back in Final Fantasy IX as a specific character named Vivi, I think.
Is this you swimming or is this a canoe?
It's a canoe.
Okay.
Yes, it's a canoe that I picked up in this town, actually.
Also, it's brand new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually working on doing. I'm thumbnailing out the rest of the pages. I want to be doing for the. That's all.
Oh, cool.
Nothing terribly exciting.
Nothing that I need to be showing on my screen or anything.
Nah.
Yeah, I was playing this earlier, and I didn't get as far as I had hoped. I'd hoped to defeat the Fiend of Fire in the stream before the Vomitorium, but...
Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me answer this real quick.
All right.
Give me a second. Hello,
But-
hello, hello.
Hey, Metal, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Cool. I think I've got the mixers fixed, at least to the point where we all should be audible, and the game should be less.
Yeah, I heard Dillard when I was watching before I hopped in.
Oops, wait a minute. Did it sound okay to you?
Yeah, it sounded fine.
You're saying that I always have this game sounds too loud. Is that the case?
A lot of times the game sound is really loud. It's fine right now.
Okay. Why don't you people tell me these things?
Well, you usually only hear news if it's bad news. So if something's not functioning properly, then you'll hear it from somebody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If the game is too loud, like that you can't even hear me, then people gotta
Well, I
tell
think
me.
it's because the last few times I hopped on with you. The one time or a couple times when I didn't, if it was too loud, I'd tell you right away.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
So John's just lying.
I'm back. What am I lying about? Also, fuck you.
That I have the game sounds too loud.
Yeah, always.
See, there you go. Lying again.
Well, maybe it's a personal preference thing, but I got a pretty discerning ear.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to know the difference, you are quite a bit louder than John was when I was listening, but I could hear him fine.
Like, if I can't hear the beginning or the ends of your words because of the music you have in the background, I think it's too loud.
Yeah.
But then again, that's just me. It's just me, dog.
Well, hopefully I've got it mixed correctly now. What are you preheating the oven for?
Pizza.
Ooh, sounds good.
I'm getting an actual to-do list. Here we go. Oh my god, my wife's hilarious. She has a to-do list, and then after each thing, it has like a little dash, and then the person that she wants to do it.
Okay, so, marsupial.
Yeah.
For you and Rick, I went and looked this up, and somebody actually did a test from the Roll20 RNG testing team, and they rolled over 64.7 trillion times and got a fairly evenly distributed test between all of the die.
Okay. If you say
Are
so.
people
I
complaining
did
about
send you
their
the
die
link.
rolls?
Yeah, Rick, of
mostly,
course.
He kept getting a bunch of hundreds. He just has really bad luck.
Yeah, alright.
Ooh, Elric leveled up again. Damn, I really hate those fire hydras or whatever they're called.
So here's the to-do list. It says bassinet setup, assembly, both, John. Rug install with padding underneath, John. Build crib and set up in room, John. Wash crib bedding, Mom. Sterilize baby bottles, Brenda. Pack baby clothes for hospital, John. Diapers, NB. I don't know what that means, NB. Oh, newborn. I already have those. Shelf above closet, John. Change dresser knob, John. Fucking.
Everything's you.
None of these things are necessary for even bringing a baby home from the hospital.
When are they? Is there a due date for these?
I don't know. These are just things that she wants to have done before the baby shows up. So I guess the due date would be the 19th of December. Honestly, I could probably knock these all out in one day, but I'm not gonna go look for the knobs because she bought a bunch of dresser knobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put them God knows where. They could be in storage, they could be here, they could be down in the shed, they could be in the garage, they could be anywhere. And they're small. It's a small box, maybe about I don't know, maybe 9 inches by 6 inches, because it's just knobs, little tiny those clear crystal looking knobs with screws in little packages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's like 12 of them. Who knows where that box is? It could be anywhere in the world. It could be in Timbuktu.
Probably is.
I'm guessing that's right. And I don't know what happened, dude. I got a blister like on my finger. I don't know if something hot fell on it because I was wearing like a bunch of protective equipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what I have now? I have an actual helmet that has a clear visor over the front, so I can just shoot all the stuff in my face that I want, and nothing's gonna happen.
And when is that going to happen?
And it happened today
Oh.
because I was cutting all these sheets of metal roofing,
Uh-huh.
so it's just like I don't know, very thin, 30/2 of an inch thick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was cutting them like 3 at a time because I had set my blade up on my circular saw backwards. So
Yeah.
I could cut through that stuff. But it was just shooting all this crap in my face, right? So I put on like heavy shirt, gloves, mask, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like I know when this happened because it is a blister. Like it's a blister like that has like liquid in it and everything, and it's right on my drawing finger, so I don't want to bust it just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's gonna start bothering me.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like any hot metal going into the glove or anything. I don't know how it happened.
Odd.
The only thing I remember happening was me pinching my fingers, but like the nail area. You know what I mean? When I dropped a bunch of wood, because I had also taken apart this IKEA bed, and it's like the bed. It has like a trundle built in,
Mm-hmm.
like a second bed underneath it.
Yeah.
So it had a bunch of like wooden slots, or slats. And I was like, I'm not throwing these away. I'm fucking use these, right? So I saved them all, and there was a bunch. There was like 40.
Mm-hmm.
So I was carrying them outside, and I dropped them all and smashed my fingers, whatever. But I don't think that pressure would do that. Like a pinch would do this. This looks like a burn. And like, wouldn't you remember getting burnt?
I would think so.
I don't know. I'm all confused.
I don't know. I mean, unless it wasn't... I don't know.
Maybe I got touched by something poisonous.
That's bizarre. Well, hopefully it heals fast. If it gets worse, I'd maybe go see a doctor.
It's a little blister.
Okay.
What would I go see a doctor for?
I don't know. I'm a guy. I try to think of solutions.
Well, you're certainly no detective.
My solution is to just cut it off.
The whole hand, or
Whole thing. Amputation. It's got to be done.
that was going to be my next suggestion.
These are terrible suggestions. Then I wouldn't be able to draw for at least a week.
Is it your left hand or your right hand?
My right hand. My good hand. I would have to take at least a week to learn how to use my left hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'd probably be even another week to get just as good with my right, you know? So.
With your stump?
Terrible. Yeah, I have to draw with my stump. Kind of like Chucky from Child's Play when he kind of just like jams that knife into his stump.
Yeah.
To just do that with a pencil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, and then we'll just call you Stumpy from then on.
Mm-hmm.
You could call me Chuck Close.
Okay. Man, I'm using up all of my heal potions here.
How come you just don't get stronger instead?
What? My guys?
Yeah.
Well, I am. I just raised a level. I still get hurt by things, unfortunately. Hey, Travis is here. As someone who's been burned and not realized it till I saw the scar tissue, I'll attest you can be burned and not realize it. And Eagle's here too.
You didn't even know it was there the entire time that it was healing? It wasn't until after everything was all over and then there was just scar tissue left? How would you even know it was a burn?
That's a good question.
Yeah, this guy sounds like he's full of it to me.
No, dude, this guy actually, I know Travis. He gets hurt all the time, doesn't even notice it till he sees the wound.
Oh, I get that, but the scar tissue? Was it in the shape of a flame or what? Either it was in the shape of a flame or in the shape of like a cigarette butt.
I'm not familiar with this particular ongoing, but I'm inclined to believe him.
I know a liar when I see one.
Oh, I gotta fight a red dragon here.
Oh, let me go look.
I'm not there yet. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Set up this
super
pizza.
boring. Don't burn yourself with that pizza. They're
Might have
making
to
a
fight it
live-action
twice.
Tom and Jerry movie.
Yeah, Eagle says they're
Yeah.
making a live-action Tom and Jerry movie. That makes no
That
sense.
shit happens all day long in my backyard with the cat Eldo. You're fighting a Grey W.
Yeah. It's gray W's, they're rough. Alright. So first there's like one of those lizard thingies. There it is. I'm gonna have to fight this guy twice, I think. And then I shall run into the dragon.
Well, now that Metal's gone, how do you feel about the direction of the Final Fantasy RPG? How's it going?
Good. I was saying,
I was saying the exact opposite on somebody else's stream.
really? I thought it was fun. I had fun. I was saying I wanted to buy you that weapon because I figured, you'd be less bored if you were doing more damage.
No, I don't get excited or bored when fighting. It's just
There, I got the flame
I need
armor.
a more even distribution of role playing to fight in.
Oh yeah.
3 hours of taking turns fighting is no good.
Shoot, where's?
There's too many candles in that room.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find. Okay, flame armor. I just got the flame armor. I've got iron armor, just 24, 23. Flame armor is 34. Okay, cool. So that would be better. I'm going to trade my iron armor for the flame armor. I'm going to equip flame armor.
Is this a cavern, cave, or is this a dungeon?
It's a volcano.
A fucking volcano.
That's why there's lava everywhere. I gotta fight this thing again. Eagle put a link to a YouTube video. I imagine it's a preview of the, or a trailer for the Tom and Jerry
I'm
live
gonna
action.
go look.
Travis says, well, we were in a fight that Metal warned both me and Rick that we shouldn't do, but the rest of you kind of ignored that, and I even tried to bring up the armor thing as an excuse to go to the swamp. Okay. Man, you guys are whiny. I had a good time. Of course, I prefer the fighting to the role-playing elements. That's just me. Oh man, going up against 2 fire elementals here. Marsupial, don't tell John
All right,
about...
I'm back. I can't take 2.5 minutes of that. That was awful.
Oh, was it bad? Eagle says, don't tell John about your new lore show idea.
My new lore show idea? Oh.
My new, apparently.
Oh.
I wonder if he's referring to Evan's idea from earlier. Evan had an idea about a character.
My show, Buck Lore?
I don't know. Evan had an idea about a character named Buzz Killjoy. May or may not have been based on you. I don't know. Alright, I think I'm healed enough for... so I'm going to fight Carrie, the Fire Fiend. Travis says, the fight would probably have been more fun to me if we could do something more than pinball it for 3 hours. I suppose. I didn't have a problem with it, but maybe that was just me.
See, we were in a fight that Metal warned both me and Rick that we shouldn't do, but the rest of you kind of ignored that, and I even tried to bring up the armor thing as an excuse to go to this one. Then why was it there?
Well, I think we should go to the swamp next. Alright, so the game says, is that you, the tinder that defeated the fiend of the earth and disturbed my sleep? I, Carrie, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. Mwah. And he also added a mwahaha. A mwahaha, I'm sure.
Is it a guy or a girl? What's Carrie? What
I guess it's a girl, yeah. She's wearing...
Oh, look at them boobs!
Yeah.
But where's the fire? Is that a snake?
It looks like it.
Is she a snake Medusa?
Basically.
Dude, that's a Medusa. Don't even look at her.
Oh my. It's casting fire on us. That's why I'm casting anti-fire. Now I need to cast Heal 2. He's going to cast Fast on Metal.
Does this thing, this Medusa, does it show her HP?
No, it doesn't. Just kind of got to guess. Dark. Well, dark doesn't do anything. What else can I cast? I guess I could cast Heal 2 again, but... Nah. I'll just fight. Let's see. Should I cast Temper on Elric, or should I cast... I don't have Ice 3. Yeah, I'm going to cast Temper. That will make him hit harder.
I don't know what Temper is.
It makes his weapon stronger. I guess I'll cast Lightning, even though... Well, no, I guess I could cast Ice 2. Alright, I'm going to have her cast Heal 2.
Eagle sure is talking a lot about this lore for not wanting to talk about it.
I know, really. Oh, I'm all out of... Oh, shit. Alright, I'm going to cast Lit 3. Hopefully, it'll do some damage. 58. Dark. Man, she cast Dark, which is a terrible spell. Alright, I beat her. Woo!
Huh?
I beat her.
Oh, I'm watching the YouTube, so it's not.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what you get.
I got to light up my second orb. And then beam out of here. See, there's the volcano that I was just in.
Mountain Gold.
That's right. Or as this game calls it, the Gurgu volcano.
It looks like that mountain that Richard Dreyfuss was carving out of mashed potato.
It does. That's right. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. For some reason, this walkthrough has you going through that cave way late. I don't know why. It should really be the second fiend that you kill. I ran out of ice spells, Metal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the lore from the chat? I know what he's talking about, but I really can't remember.
Lore from the chat. What is he talking about? Maybe I know.
Apparently there was some lore from the chat.
Hmm. During what stream was it? During the game, the Final Fantasy RPG?
I think it was from one of my streams. I'll have to go back and read it. I remember talk about that, but I can't remember offhand. It's probably like, I can't believe you can't remember. I'm sure it was fascinating at the time. But it's escaping me for now. Now I gotta go rebuy all those potions. It's interesting. This game has a lot of flashing lights that I'm guessing would not be allowed today in video games.
Because of seizures?
Yeah. Like even when you cast lit, like the whole screen flashes. Man, I killed the two that those guys were attacking. So next is the ice cave. On to the ice cave.
Oh, nice.
Where I'll get the
Do
float.
all these caves have like elemental themes or something?
Yeah.
No.
Well, just these two.
There's only 4 elemental fiends in the game.
I think he said
And
elemental.
The 4 elemental fiends are the ones that light up these orbs?
Wait, did you say elemental fiends or themes?
Fiends!
Oh, okay.
Fiends. Yeah, no. It's just
Okay.
the 4. And they light up the 4 orbs.
That's right.
And then when you have the 4 glowing orbs, does that unlock the final fiend or something?
Yes, chaos.
Kind of. Yeah.
Chaos is the final enemy.
You have to go back in time, then you have to fight the 4 fiends again, and then you have to fight chaos.
There you go. I cast the wrong damn spell.
In the Temple of the Fiends.
Oh, you gotta fight them all again?
Last I remembered, yeah.
That's lame. Do they at least change the color on them a little bit?
No, they're just like stronger versions.
Are they stronger or are they the same?
In the remake, they're stronger. They might be identical in this one.
I think you're right. So I'm going to sell the iron armor. Well, now I guess I'm glad I didn't spend the 45,000 gil on the steel armor.
You still have to fight Kraken and Tiamat.
That's
the
right.
4 fiends.
Yep. I've tried to buy a zillion more heal potions. Bless you.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
I'll have to go back and remember the lore from the chat. So you watched the trailer for the live action Tom and Jerry?
I sure did.
So are there people? Because the show never had
They're doing
people.
it like Roger Rabbit style. Tom and Jerry, and there's a bunch of animals that are cartoons.
Oh,
Oh, that's
so it's
not
not
But
CGI.
everything else is real people. It looks bad.
Do Tom and Jerry talk?
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, good, because it's been bad any time that they've talked.
You don't like Tom going wahaha?
Well, that's fine.
Well, like him screaming in pain and stuff is kind of normal. But
Yeah, just like random noises, him
I
laughing.
don't like it when
or-
like that white kid goes up and he starts talking like all romantic and stuff like that. I don't like hearing his voice.
Or the Tom and Jerry movie where him and Jerry talked the entire time was also awful.
There was another Tom and Jerry movie?
Yeah, a fully animated one.
Oh. I'm not up on my Tom and Jerry lore. I just remember, Tom reaches into a mouse hole and gets his hand caught in a mouse trap. Isn't that how they all go?
Yep.
Buying potions, buying potions. Man, why didn't they give you the option to buy more than one at a time? Rick says, back you are. So tell Rick what you told us.
Oh, about the Roll20?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually looked up, and one of the team members from the testing team went and he rolled 64.7 trillion times to do a RNG test. And amongst all of their die, as you'd expect from a good RNG, the outcomes were just about even by the time they were done. Equally spread.
Okay. There you have it. Rick says, ouch. Well, I don't know if he's referring to that or Eagle saying, sacrifice Vivi. See, it was Vivi. Vivi was the name of the Black
Final
Mage.
Fantasy 9.
Yeah. So I have the map that, let me see here, that Rick sent me. What's the best way to get to the ice cave? Oh man, there's a line, right? Oh, you know what? The best way is actually to get back on the ship. Question is, can I do the ice cave in one run here?
Well, don't
Well, you
people
even-
do like speed gaming things where they like just blow through this whole game?
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
do RNG manipulation. Just
What's RNG?
Random number generation. So it's kind of like rolling a die.
yeah, so these games have pseudo-random number generation, like any computer would. But it's very predictable in these older games. And you
There's
can...
things that influence it.
Yeah, you can basically influence the outcome.
How?
Various
There's
ways.
menu tricks and stuff like that too, where if you load and unload certain menus, it'll change the like the clock inside the game, which will affect the RNG, stuff like that.
Exactly.
Cool.
So yeah, they can cause the enemies to always miss, and they can cause your characters to always hit with a crit and stuff like that.
And you don't know any of these tricks?
No. Oh, you know what? I can sail right up to... No, I don't. It takes a lot of effort. But yeah, they can do, you know, they can win the game with all white mages and that sort of thing.
Well, anyone can win the game with all white mages. It just depends how long you want to take.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they can do it in, you know, under an hour and stuff like that. Or I don't know if it's under an hour, but in very short.
Yeah, I think the world record's like 27 minutes or something like that.
With all white mages?
Oh, I don't know about the all white mages. It's just the general event-breaking world record.
Yeah.
Are there other YouTubers that do that stuff live or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I may, when I get back Breath of the Wild, I may try the trick to get the Master Sword early. It looks fairly easy. I watched a tutorial on it today. I was telling Metal earlier that there's a trick that allows you to load all the events for one area while going to the area with the Master Sword. And so when you walk up to the Master Sword, it doesn't load the proper event and allows you to just pick it up like a normal item.
Oh.
Whereas normally you have to have 13 hearts. You know what? I'm going to run. I don't need to fight these idiots. So Rick says he thinks that it has it in for him.
It might. Like, I think it's just a Rick specific thing.
Yeah, it's Rick specific. They should have Rick
Let's
run.
talk about IRL meetings, right? I've actually been to one where a dude rolled the 20, like crit, 4 times in a row.
Wow. It happens. It's like getting a royal flush in poker.
Yeah.
Extremely unlikely.
And
but
you'll
it
notice
happens.
you see these like really weird trends or patterns that pop up in actual dice roll if you're sitting there and keeping track of every single roll you do a night.
Mm-hmm.
It's just most of the time you're not writing down all the rolls from the night. When you have a dice tracker, you can see it happening in front of you.
Yeah. Like everybody rolling the same thing or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, good. Thought they were going to paralyze all my guys. Oh. Oh, jeez. I really hate the guys that paralyze you. It's really annoying. But I got him. I got him beat. Maybe. Possibly.
You're a hero.
Alright, I'm going to use a cabin. Saves the game. And then I'm going to bring back up a map. Okay, that's the Earth Cavern. Okay, Cavern of Ice. Cavern of Ice. Here we go. See, here's one thing that I never understood. The flame armor. There's flame armor and there's ice armor. Is flame good against fire attacks, or is it better against ice attacks? That was always very unclear to me. Oh, this is different music. That's cool. Ooh, wizards.
I don't remember what the song is for this place. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. Went straight into a battle. Oh, it's Matoya's cave.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. There's only like 6 or 7 songs in this whole game, so they reuse them a lot.
I know.
I think the Sunken Palace or Temple also uses Matoya's cave.
Oh really? I noticed I was expecting different music in the Volcano from just the standard cave music, but nope.
What's funny is that Volcano's music. Everything else uses it.
Oh, okay. Well.
Because the song is called Gurgu Volcano.
Oh, really? Hey, Ulrich. I got you a better weapon and better armor, Ulrich. Yeah, that's right. This is Matoya's cave.
Yeah, so the flame armor gives you resistance to cold.
Oh, good. More wizards? Jeez. More wizards. I guess I could run from these guys. Howard says, sweet. He says, been busy this weekend. Just got done putting up the tree. Just need to decorate it. Taking a break. That's cool. I don't know if it's probably useless to cast Lit on these guys since it doesn't kill them outright.
Yep, it's also one of the 2 best armor that the ninja can wear.
What, the flame armor?
Yeah, the flame and the ice armor are the best armor the ninja can wear.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to have a ninja. I'm going to have a master. Because I hate the thief. He's worthless. Now I am even more unstoppable unless I get poisoned, then I blame random encounter. God, they make these things so long just to annoy you. Oh my gosh, seriously. They put the stairs on this level on opposite ends of a huge square. Just so that you have to walk a long way and run into a lot of random encounters.
Yeah, that's a typical dungeon design.
And here's a real downside to this dungeon. There is no Fiend of ice. So, yeah, I don't get to warp back when I'm done.
Yeah, you have to walk all the way back. The next Fiend is in the Sunken Temple, I believe.
Yes, that would be Kraken. Release the... Here's the stairs. Alright, where does that take you? Takes you to floor B3. Oh, in a tiny room.
Oh, and I double checked. Yeah, they are harder in the Temple of Fiends Past.
Oh, okay. Even in this one?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And the sad part is, because it's the end of the game, they give you less rewards.
No.
You would actually think they'd be easier because they're the past version of the Fiends.
Yeah, really. They shouldn't be as powerful. Ulrich says it's even more annoying if you're playing Pokemon and making your way through a cave and hundreds of Zubats run into you. That's true. Wait, where am I now? The hell? Okay. Rick says, I'm having trouble getting there. Oh, getting to the Sunken Temple or whatever. Let me see here.
Trying to figure out how their the site I'm looking at, how their little code works.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've got markers for elemental vulnerability and resistance and stuff, but they don't actually have anything written down to tell you what the key is.
Oh,
Go look at the website.
interesting. Oh, I thought that the Fiend of Earth was weak to fire. Oh boy, I'm going up against a mage. What if he's weak to fire? Or ice, I mean. Even though he's in the ice. We're gonna try it. Oh, well, I didn't need to. Why are there so many Zubats? Looks at map. You're in Zubat Cave. Alright, what do we got here? A cloth. I don't need a cloth. Oh, these guys again?
Yeah, no, it says in the NES version that the Lich is weak to fire.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the flame sword. Well, that should be good here, right? Better than the ice? Should be. Let me see. They should have the same stats. It's like ice sword, flame sword. Oh, now this says the ice sword has a better hit percentage. Interesting. But I'm going to equip it anyway. Because I'm in the ice cave. So I need to fall down.
There's no
right?
point in equipping it.
Why?
Well, because it's not as powerful, and elemental affinity and weapons don't work in the NES version of this game.
Seriously?
Yeah, so there's literally no point in equipping it.
Okay, I'll stick with the ice sword then. Okay, so where am I now? Am I back on B3? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight white dragons. Oh, these guys. I'm gonna keep running from these idiots. I don't like specters. Who needs healing? Rick needs healing. Alright, now I get to walk on damaging ice. Yay. And fight an ice dragon. Oops. Twice. They're gonna make me fight these things. Oh, frost dragon. Twice. Do I have anti-ice? Oh, I do. And I can cast Fire 3. Elric says, so the one element that can defeat the boss doesn't work. Well, fire as a spell works. If elements
the elements work, just not elemental weapons.
There you go. I think it's a bug, Elric, to answer your question. If elements don't work, why have them in the game? I think they meant for them to work.
There's a lot of things that work in this game.
Yeah, like dark does absolutely nothing. Thanks to the fact that luck doesn't do anything. So which is better then, the ice armor or the flame armor?
Oh, the flame and ice armor are identical in stats, but their thing actually works.
Oh, okay. So I should keep the flame armor on for now.
Hey, I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna fight these dragons again. I think I freed the ferry too soon, says Rick. Is that a thing? Oh my god. See how much he hit me for? Jesus. I'm so screwed if he does that again. Oh, thank God. Can you re-get the ferry? Rick is asking.
I'm trying to think. Because I didn't know if you could free it too soon.
I'm gonna have to do that again, aren't I? Oh no, there's winter wolves. Oh God. Rick, you broke the game. Is that something you have to do in order to get to where you're supposed to go?
Well, because it has to do with the caravan.
Right.
Right. Simple shop with a single purpose of selling the item, the bottle. Right. When you purchase it, and you head back to the airship, and the bottle contains a fairy whose home is in Gaia. And that's your next destination. When you use the bottle, the fairy automatically returns to Gaia regardless of where you are. And the caravan becomes inaccessible at that point because you literally only had that purpose. And this is the only time you'll actually have to visit Gaia. Yeah. No, there's really, you can't do it too early. Anytime you use the bottle, you free it. You just go to Gaia. And this is all just leading up to, Oxiel.
Oh, Rick, yes, Dillard is on. And so is Metal. And he says, hello to both of you. Ah, Thrustwolves run. Yeah, I know. They kicked my ass last time. I got him this time, though. All that for 180 gold? Come on.
Well, if you're going to be upset, it's the end of the game. And you still get some experience from it, but each of the 4 fiends in the temple only give you 1 gold for beating them.
No. So, oh. What? I didn't have to fight these guys on the way in. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I was going to say, so the answer, Rick, is that if you freed the fairy, then you're done with that part, right?
Yeah.
And you don't. Then you should be
The fairy
able
went home to Gaia.
Yeah. You can't free it too early. You have to free it at some point.
Yeah, you just go to the fairy spring behind town, and you follow the road to the west and continue down the small northern path. When you reach the clinic, you head east along the forest path, and you'll find a pond at the end. And at this point, you want to use the bottle from your inventory screen if you haven't already. The fairy will offer the Oxiel as a reward if you speak with her.
So go, and so if he already did that, if he used the bottle already,
then he just goes to Gaia, to the fairy spring.
why am I fighting red bones? Okay. So that if you go there, you should, yeah, the fairy should be there. Where did this go? Gosh. Did you catch all that, Rick? Hopefully. Should I cast Lit on these guys? Yeah, why not? We'll do a little Lit 3. I don't know why the wizards are weak to Lit, to lightning, but apparently they are. Wow, nice. Oh, man, it didn't kill them all. Cross says okay. Yeah, I saw that. Thanks. That would be a major bug. If you could release it too early and then you're totally screwed. That would be a major problem. Wow, I'm getting a lot of gold here at least. What are 3, 4, and 5? Oh, ice shield. Nice. Don't want to fall down the hole too soon. You got a tent. Do the wizards that don't use magic now? No, they still don't. They still don't use magic. Oh, okay, so I need to drop. We're going to drop this cloth, this useless cloth that I don't need, so that I can pick up the ice shield. And then I'm going to drop down the hole. And what do you know? I'm in perfect place to get the float stone. Oh! Fighting the eye. Hold on. I need to make a suspend point. Don't fall down that hole. Yeah, really. Even this late in the game, yeah. Okay, I was wrong.
Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah, no, you do want to fall down that hole. Let's cast Ice 2 on it. Why not? Well, that's why I made a suspend point. I didn't want Rick to die. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Alright, ineffective, because he casts XXX. And he seems to always go first. Alright, Elric withstood the XXXX. It's quadruple X.
Did you know that's not the original sprite?
For what, the eye?
Yeah, for the eye.
Okay. What is the original?
It's the American sprite. The
Oh.
Japanese sprite uses the same color palette and is basically a beholder.
Oh.
But due to licensing problems with Dungeons and Dragons, they literally could not put a beholder there.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we won. Now I have to fall down a hole again. Very interesting. So they used, what, a sprite for something else?
No, they just made a new sprite for it,
Oh, okay.
for the localization.
Howard says, and it was all me. Well, not exactly. You just happened to survive the XXXX spell.
It was even actually called Beholder in Japanese.
Really?
Yeah, it was basically supposed to be a beholder.
Right. Alright, where's the stairs to get the heck out of here? Man, this is why this is why they don't allow you to get the exit spell
Yep.
until later. Because it would just make the game way too convenient.
I think that was the only problem too, because most of the D&D bestiary is not original, but the beholder is like an actual monster that's original to D&D.
Right. I'm running from a lot. I'm running from any undead, pretty much. I don't want to waste time on them. Vivi is the devil, Eagle says, completely out of nowhere.
Hey man, Vivi's cool. Don't pick on Vivi.
Yeah. Elric says, so blatant copyright. So blatant copyright, yeah. Exactly. I guess they must have... Is it possible they didn't know that Beholder was specifically...
Oh, it's entirely possible. Since most of the rest of the bestiary is all
Oh my god.
folklore and stuff, they probably just assumed the Beholder was too. They're Japanese. They're not up on like German mythology and all these other things that influence the game.
Yeah. I'm casting Fire 3 on these bastards. Wow, is he going to kill all of them? Nice. Elric says, that's as bad as Araki naming his stands after famous songs and bands.
The JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
No. Rick says,
No,
up and over.
dance. Yeah.
Oh, that
JoJo's
took me right
Bizarre
out.
Adventures, just a bunch of music references from the very beginning.
Oh, okay. Gonna use a tent. Oh, cool. So I didn't realize that stairway took me right out. That's cool. So I'm done. That was easy. Except for that one time I had to reset, but, you know, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Fly, Eagle, fly. Elric says, Eagle, I was able to buy 2 shadow books. That's cool. The Voodoo Master and the Red Bolt. Neat. Eagle says, Elric, looks like that site selling $5 pulp reprint is good. Razorfist tweeted out a link on Twitter. And then Elric says, at least I think the second I bought is called the Red Bolt. And then Rick says, now back to the town. Well, I'm not going to go directly back to the town. I think I'm going to go pick up the airship. Because why not?
You have the floater.
That's right. And cast another heal too.
All I need to do is I need to find a floating stone that I can use to power my airship.
Yes. That's all it... Wow, there's some loud wind. That's all it takes. Sweet. Alex says, sweet, I'll give it a shot. Been busy this weekend. Yeah, so now, without any risk of encounters, I can always head back to Corneria to sleep at that inn. Rick says, the floater, what are you doing with a dead body? 100 down. Oh my gosh. Why do they do so much damage? Let's see. Eagle says red blot. I guess that's as opposed to red bolt. Elric says bolt. Been having bad weather here as well. Marsupial, not fun. Elric says. So is it bolt or blot? Eagle says the red blot. What level are you guys at? Hold on. I think they're 19, but I'll check. Well, is it bolt or blot? Eagle says blot, and he is the shadow master, so I would assume he's correct. So red blot or bolt, I was just trying to get my hands on whatever copy I can afford. Okay, I guess it's blot. All right, where do we go here? I gotta look back again at the map. I'm here, so right. Hey, there we go. And immediately. Run from these idiots. Alright, we're going to pick up the airship. Now we've got a floating stone. That's all you need for airships, in case you were not aware.
Well, it also helps to have a ship.
Oh, wait. Wait, I can't get out here. Oh, I have to go over here. There we go. You run too much. I don't want to fight these guys. Oh, you were asking what level? Level 19. We're all level 19. Alric says, I also plan on buying Rainbow the Brute now that it's finally up on Indiegogo. Okay, where do I use this?
If anything, Rick probably fights too much.
Probably. The airship begins to rise from the desert. There it is. Haha! Oh, no mode 7? Come on. No mode 7 in this game. Probably because mode 7 was on SNES. Finally, a new song, though. Thank goodness. And no enemy encounters. Yay. Oh, I can't land there? All right. Running is something you do when you're sick of fighting and wasting time. Yeah. Yeah, those sawhogs give you, like, nothing. It's just completely useless. So should I just sell the flame sword?
Yeah, if nobody else can use it. It's just not as good, and the flame property doesn't work.
Let's see. Let me make sure. Oops. Flame sword can only be used by the fighter / knight. Yep. So, I'm going to sell it. That scene is way better on PlayStation. Yeah, I'm sure. All the scenes. I mean, the scene when you blow up the canal or whatever is cool on PlayStation as well.
Well, that's not true. Wait, are you looking at the sheet?
Yeah.
Because what I see says the flame sword can be equipped by the fighter, the red mage, the knight, the ninja, and the red warrior. Not that it affects your team or the red wizard.
Right, that's what I'm
The
saying.
red mage could do it if you had one.
Right, I don't have that.
Oh.
I'm saying between the fighter, black belt, white mage, and black mage, only the fighter.
So that's because nobody else in your team can equip swords at all.
That's right. Alright, so I've got that. So I sold that weapon. I can sell... Okay, so what about the ice shield? Let me take a look. Flame shield and ice shield have the exact same stats.
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well just sell one of them. And I'm guessing
Well, what
flame...
you want to do typically is you want to mix them, but obviously you only have one fighter, so you don't need it. You want to use the opposite shield that you do for your armor, so that you maximize your resistances.
Oh, and you said those do work.
Yeah. The armor parts do. It's just the weapon effect didn't. Like, nobody takes burn or ice or any bonus damage or element from weapons.
Oh, okay. Well, let me sell this silver gauntlet that I can't use. So, silver shield is 10,000. I mean, the ice shield. The ice armor is 30. I'm guessing the flame is the same. Yeah. So what should I... So flame armor and ice shield, or ice armor and flame shield?
I don't think it's a difference, because I think they have the same level of absorb on either, and the stats are equal, so it's just whatever's your preference.
Yeah, but which is cooler?
Well, the fighter does like red. Probably flame, armor, ice shield.
That sounds good. Alright, so we're going to trade the ice shield to him and equip that. So we've got the flame armor and the ice shield. And I sold the other two. So I've got a buttload of gold here. 178,000. Woo. I still do need to buy more freaking... Wait, how many... I've got 74 heal potions. Well, let's up it to 99. Do they sell soft? No, where do they sell soft? I don't know. Elric says, it will be my first Shadow book, so I trust your judgment, Eagle. Eagle says, I'm reading The Shadow, the Silent Death with the villain Dr. Ulrich right now. Elric says, cool, I have no idea what those will be about, but I look forward to reading them eventually. And Eagle says, favorite Doc Savage is the Magi. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why you never want to have both of the same armor on when it comes to those two is because this game has a mechanic called Absorb, and that's how the resistances work for elements.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll absorb so much of the damage from that element.
Oh,
And
cool.
it has a hard cap of 16 for Absorb, and both of these items give you 12.
Okay.
So there's just like wasted amount that gets cut off after that cap if you have them both equipped.
Yeah.
For ice and ice. So if you have one of each, you're optimized.
Awesome. I never knew any of this.
Yep. Unlike enemies, which don't have a hard cap of 16, their absorb can go up to 40 because they're jerks.
Interesting. Like elemental absorb?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's cool, I guess. All right.
Basically, damage is kind of flat if you don't have any type of resistance or something to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Weakness would be the other way. And what it does, that they're all applied to an element. So if you cast fire and somebody has fire absorb, all of that damage counts as fire, and they will literally absorb and mitigate that much amount of damage from it.
Yeah. Interesting. Orc says, well, if I have to guess from my knowledge of the Mummy movies and the Magi manga, it deals with a guardian of a tomb. Oh, it's a modern retelling of Aladdin. All right, new town. Sweet. This is the town of Gaia. So let me see. Magic. I need level 7 spells. Does this place have level 7 spells?
Funny enough, Gaia is also the name of the main theme of this game.
The main
When you're
theme?
like walking around the overworld.
Oh, cool. Well, they've got some level 7 spells. Ooh. Cure 4 or harm 4? That's a good question. Let's see. There's also anti-rub. Okay, so I think I'm probably not going to get anti-rub. So I'm going to get both of these. And for now, I can't get either one, actually. I can't learn either of those. Damn. Oh, look, it's another witch. What's that broom up to? It's talking backwards. Why do all the brooms talk backwards? Do you have
Just what
great
they do.
power? All I said was, do you have great power? Unbelievable. You're outsiders, right? How did you get this far north? Do brooms in other Final Fantasy games talk backwards?
I think it's just this one.
Have you been to the city south of here? I just cannot understand a word spoken there. I have wondered what language. Eagle says there is no Aladdin. What does that mean? Alright. Ooh, gold. A gold bracelet and a protection ring. Interesting.
In fact, I believe the talking brooms only ever show up in remakes of this game.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. The gold bracelet is the best armor for my mages. And I do have enough gold for 2 of them. Wait, is
And
the
the
gold?
brooms themselves are supposed to be a reference to Fantasia.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, metal needs one. You need one. Now the protective ring, the pro ring, everyone can use that, right? Apparently so. Then I'm not going to be able to pick up any more armor. Alright, I'm going to get gold bracelet for metal. And I guess I'll get a gold bracelet for Rick. And then I'm going to sell silver. Sell this silver. Now I need more gold.
It's funny because we were talking about earlier, the brooms do show up in Captain N.
The brooms do? From this game?
Yeah. Captain N runs into a witch at one point in time who's clearly based off of the sprite for Matoya.
Uh-huh.
And she's got brooms that are sentient and talk to him. Sadly, the brooms don't talk backwards. I don't know how you would do it. I guess is you record the person saying the thing forward and then just kind of play it backwards.
Yeah, really. So the cat claw. Is it better? Oh, okay. Wait, that's only for the ninja. Okay, so that's worthless.
Yeah, you can't. Plus, at this point, you don't worry about any equipment for your black belt whatsoever.
That's what I was thinking. Well, except armor. I mean, I got the gold.
Well, yeah. You can, for the master, I think the best thing you can get is the opal ring for armor.
No, it says the
Or
gold.
an opal bracelet, I think.
It says the gold bracelet's better.
Does it now? I thought the opal was better.
According to
Let me
this,
double
gold
check
is
this.
better. That's why I was shocked, because I was like, wait a minute, I skipped opal. Went straight to gold. Legends say that the castle in the west is a place to test courage. Oops. What does this fat lady say? The fairy at the spring was kidnapped. I thought Rick already freed her.
Oh, so no, the opal's better, because even though it doesn't have as high armor class, it has the best absorb that any armor can have.
Absorb?
Yeah, so the damage, like the elemental damage it mitigates. It
Just
literally
elemental?
absorbs against any damage that comes in. It absorbs more than the gold bracelet does.
Well, then this sheet is wrong. Which I would not be surprised. But I'm looking at the sheet that came with the game and it shows gold being the best absorb. I bottled the fairy and sold her to a caravan. But I'm sure they just printed it wrong.
Could be.
I'm guessing. How do I get to those maid shops? The heck?
Yeah, because I have stats on. Actually, I think it says the opal has higher armor than the gold.
Yeah, then this is just wrong because this is clearly showing the opposite.
Because you can buy the golden Gaia, but you can only find the opal bracelet in the Sunken Shrine.
Okay. See, according to this, it shows absorb for opal is 24 and gold it says it's 34.
Oh, see that's what it's for the opposite, because what I'm looking at has the gold at 24 and the opal at 34.
Okay.
It could be a printing error.
On the one I'm looking at,
Yeah.
you're probably right. But I probably... Oh, is Elric going to bed? Elric says, got to get decorating the tree. All right, later, Elric. Thanks for stopping by. Man, this place is like a maze. Only a fairy can draw Oxyale from the spring. Okay, here's the freaking other... Okay, these are level 8. Oh wow, 60,000 gold. Jeez. Wow. Well, I'm not going to spend that. I don't have that. So, okay. Elric says, still have to read the second story to see if it's any good. There's too many pulp reprints out there. Alright, so I'm done with Gaia. I could go to Fiend. But I think I want to go talk to those dragons, right? And do the Castle of Ordeals or whatever. Or the Tower of Ordeals.
Yeah.
I think that's the next step. Because I probably won't do that tonight, but I'll at least talk to these dragons. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I double checked several different places, and they all have the opal as 34.
Interesting. Okay.
For Rick, it's going to be called the Diamond Armlet. They changed the name.
Okay, here's the dragon caves. There are no enemies.
Which makes
in here.
sense, because normally they have diamond as a higher quality than gold.
Yeah. But not usually opal. Hey, at least these dragons are giving me lots more gold. Maybe I'll have enough to buy the gold
Diamond
bracelet.
Armlet is what I said.
Yeah. Jeez, look at all this. Wow, I am going to have enough. You are not afraid of me? Then I am impressed. The Diamond Gauntlet. No, Diamond Armlet. Marsupial keeps calling me Elric. No, I didn't. Did I? I thought I said eagle. Sorry about that. No, don't change your name. Now that Elric is gone, I won't be so confused. Alright, here's another area. Where the heck am I? There's another dragon. Have you met Bahamut?
Bahamut.
Bahamut.
You give him the whole rat tail thing, and that's how you prestige your
Right.
classes.
Yeah. The Dragon King, he honors those with courage as true warriors. So which version is Rick playing and which version is Marsupial playing? Rick is playing the PlayStation remake. I am playing the original
North
NES.
American version.
Well, the North American NES version.
There are a few differences between the Japanese Famicom version and the English NES version.
Right. But I am playing the original North American NES version. And Rick is playing the one from, what's it called? Final Fantasy Origins?
Yeah, he's playing the Origins.
Which is an excellent remake. Highly recommend, if you've never played Final Fantasy before, I would recommend the Origins one.
I would, yeah.
This one, I like it
It's an
for
experience.
nostalgia. Yeah, but the whole buying heal potion, that alone, buying them one at a time is a pain in the ass. Yes, so Castle of Ordeals. Alright. So I'm trying to find all of the chests here. Once in the north, there were beautiful palaces and big mechanical castles. Ooh, a house. There was a house in that chest. Can you believe it? Proof of your courage might be anything. Get out of the way. 10 gold. Jeez. They also have an ISO version. I think that's on phone. Oh yeah. There is a iOS version.
iOS.
Yeah, I was like, what's an ISO version?
ISO is a disk image.
Yeah. You meant the iOS.
You have the ISO version. You're using a disk image.
That's right. Which one of these do I want?
Yeah, the Android and iOS version. It's the same version that's on Steam for most stuff.
Right. So that is the remake, right? Basically the remake.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And there's another game that kind of tells this story to a degree, though it completely veers off in every direction and hasn't finished yet, called Mobius Final Fantasy, which is a free-to-play like smartphone game where it's just the Warrior of Light going through the world. You see Princess Sarah, Garland in it and stuff like that. You see Chaos. A very different story that uses the elements of the original game.
Yeah. But that's not this.
No. It's fun though.
Cool. Where am I now? What? Okay, there's nothing
And
here.
apparently that's the way Square likes to see the game now. As a company, since they've advanced a lot since this game was made. They like to talk... The lore of this game, canonically now, is that there was a single Warrior of Light that did all this by himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, here we go. Here's finally... Alright. Oh, I found a cabin in that treasure chest. About to meet the Dragon King. Yeah, I guess I'll go talk to him. I don't have the rat tail yet. Oh, there's a soft potion. So here's a question. Do I have 50,000 gold now? I do. So I can get the gold armlet. So, I believe to get to the king, I need to go in this one. Yep, that's the one. I don't believe that there's anything else in here besides meeting the king. They make this very long, but at least there's no...
I like how you could see sections of other maps when you're underground, because they're all put into the same zone.
Oh, yeah.
But realistically, they would have to be really far apart, because the overworld is a compressed version of things.
Yeah. This is Bahamut's room. Bahamut. Bahamut? I don't know. Verifies the true courage of all. I am that. King of the dragons, bring me proof of your courage to receive the honor due true warriors. So that
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Bahamut.
Bahamut?
I always just called it Bahamut. But the Bahamut is a mythical creature. Kind of like a giant fish or whale, kind of like the windfish. And it's supposed to be so big that it would take 3 days for it to pass the earth.
Wow. Going how fast?
I don't know. It just says 3 days. I don't know. Could just be really slow for all we know.
Yeah, really. Alright, so I can actually go get the gold armlet, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to quit. I think I'm going to call it quits. For now. For tonight.
Forever.
Not forever. As soon as I get this. Let's see. Buy gold, yes, DL. Sell silver. Yes. Exit. Alright. Man, that was expensive. Are all our weapons still? So we've still got the silver crap. I know that Black Mage can get a better weapon, right? Pretty sure he can. Wait, did I pass the inn already? Yeah. Well, I guess I don't need to stay at this inn. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't want to stay at an expensive inn.
So, yeah, there's no point in giving the Masamune to your fighter, because he's going to have Excalibur, which is it's a better weapon.
Yeah, no, I give it to the White Mage.
You're going to give it to the White Mage? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to ask which of the two mages were you going to give it to?
Yeah, because I feel like the Black Mage gets a better weapon.
Well, he doesn't get a better weapon than the Masamune, but I think he gets a better weapon than the White Mage can possibly get.
Yeah, the Black Wizard can hold the... Oh, the Black Wizard can actually get Cat Claw.
Oh, okay.
Can actually use the Cat Claw. Not yet, but... Yeah.
When he prestiges.
Yeah. So I'll get him the Cat Claw, which is much better. So right now he's got a silver knife, which has damage of 10. And the Cat Claw has damage of 22. Of course, the Masamune has damage of 56.
Yeah. It's one of the best weapons in the whole game.
Yeah. Well, according to this, it's the best. Excalibur is 45.
That might have changed in a later version.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, the Black Wizard's better off casting black spells. Right?
Yeah.
Probably.
If it's the best one in this version, you really should just give it to your fighter then. Maximize his damage.
No. I'm going to give him Excalibur. Because giving the White Mage, or the White Wizard, the Masamune, turns him into a fighter, practically. In terms of damage.
But the damage will never be as high because it still goes off of its stats.
Well, yeah, but comparatively speaking, since nobody else can hold the Excalibur, it'd be better off giving that to the Knight.
Yeah, I think I usually end up giving mine to the Black Mage because I don't normally have a White Mage.
Okay.
And it's because the highest level white magic spells are great, but they're unnecessary for the final boss for healing.
Right.
You actually can skirt by with a red wizard if you just want to focus on DPS.
Yeah.
Or what would be effectively DPS in a turn-based game.
Yeah. Well, that's why I give it to the White Wizard, so he can basically attack and actually do some damage for once. Anyway, that's that. I guess next time I will be doing the Tower of Ordeals. So I won't hang up with you, Metal, but...
Yeah, I think I gave it to my ninja last time, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to end the stream, so thanks, Rick and Eagle and Elric, and see you next time. Bye, everyone.